Why is it that some tyre garages charge more, and yet they're fully booked every single week? Same tyres, same roads, same customers, but one garage is fighting on price, and another is calmly charging £10 or £15 more per tyre without losing business. Most people assume it's luck, or location, or that they must be ripping people off. That's not what's really happening. What's actually going on is much simpler, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Because the garages that charge more aren't doing more work. They're doing something different. And this is where most people mess up. They think customers are shopping for tyres. They're not. They're shopping for certainty. Here's exactly why some UK tyre garages can charge more and stay busy while others struggle. And if you stay with me till the end, you'll see how this applies to almost any service business, not just tyres. Let's start with the biggest difference of all. Most cheap garages sell the tyre. Smart garages sell the value. Think about the last time someone asked, "How much is a tyre?" A cheap garage answers with a number. £60. That's it. No context, no explanation. And the moment you say that, the customer's brain does one thing: compare. Now they're thinking, where can I get it for £55? The smarter garages do something completely different. They don't lead with the price. They lead with what the customer gets. It's £60, including fitting, balancing, disposal, and a quick safety check. We'll have you back on the road in about 20 minutes. Same price, totally different feeling. One sounds expensive, the other sounds fair. Here's something no one talks about enough. People don't hate paying more. They hate feeling stupid for paying more. When you explain the value clearly, the price stops being the main issue. This is where most garages mess up. They assume customers understand what's included. They don't. So the fix is simple: sell the outcome, not the item. Now let's move on to something uncomfortable but important. Your place. You don't need marble floors. You don't need fancy coffee machines. But how your garage looks matters more than most people want to admit. Customers judge what they can see. If the floor is filthy, the desk is cluttered, and the signage looks like it's from 2005, their brain quietly makes a decision. If this place looks careless, the work might be careless too. That thought might never be spoken, but it affects what they're willing to pay. Now compare that to a garage with clean floors, clear pricing boards, decent lighting, and a tidy counter. Suddenly, £10 extra doesn't feel unreasonable. This is why some garages charge more and never explain why. They don't have to. The environment does the talking for them. Don't skip this part because it's crucial. You don't raise prices first. You raise standards first. Even small improvements change perception, and perception controls pricing. Next, let's talk about something customers check before they even call you: your online presence. This is where a lot of garages are losing business without realizing it. Before a customer phones, they usually do a quick scan. They look for a logo, a website that doesn't look broken, Google reviews, maybe Facebook or Instagram, and how fast you reply. If all of that looks solid, something interesting happens. Price becomes secondary, but if your online presence looks messy or outdated, the customer becomes cautious. And cautious customers negotiate or walk away. This is where most people mess up. They think online stuff is extra. It's not. It's the new shop window. A garage with strong reviews and a professional online presence can charge more without pushback, because trust is already built before the customer arrives. Now here's a big one that separates average garages from fully booked ones. They don't just fit tyres, they build trust. Watch how they behave. They take an extra minute to explain what's going on. They give options good, better, best. They mention brands with confidence. They greet customers properly instead of barking instructions. None of this costs money, but it changes everything. Because when a customer feels looked after, they stop shopping around. They come back. They recommend you. They accept your advice. Here's something no one talks about. People don't remember what you charged. They remember how you made them feel. This is why garages that focus on trust don't need to be the cheapest. They've already won the relationship. Now let's talk about convenience, because this is where price quietly loses every time. Some garages still don't answer the phone. Some reply to messages hours later. Some forget bookings. That's not a pricing problem. That's a friction problem. The garages that charge more usually make buying easy. They confirm bookings by message. They let customers send reg plates on WhatsApp. They offer payment links or deposits. They send reminders. Each small step removes stress. And convenience beats price almost every time. If this episode made you look at pricing differently, leave a comment and say what stood out the most. And if you want more clear, practical insights on running a better garage without the fluff, make sure you subscribe and stick around. Because the businesses that win aren't the cheapest. They're the ones people trust.